Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry I've been away for a little bit. Been crazy busy at work. And I wanted to get out here earlier and do this when it was a little warmer. But right before I hopped on the bike, I found out that I had dropped my wallet in the crawl space that I was working on today. So that's cool. But I was able to find my hidden credit card so I could go and get a little bit of fuel for this beast. But anyway, losing my wallet made me think of step one in AA or in recovery, which is we admitted we were powerless over alcohol, that our lives had become unmanageable. And lose my wallet made me remember, oh yeah, unmanageability. What an idiot. But you know what? It's okay. I'm going back to the same job tomorrow. I'll go down there with a magnet or something and sift around through the sand, and I got a pretty good feeling that I'll find it. And if I don't, well, I guess I'll deal with it. Man, I have been off of motorcycles for too long. But anyway, let's talk step one. And this is going to be a short little blip because I don't think I have too much daylight. Admitted we were powerless over alcohol. I think most of us have completed step one, or the first half of step one, if we are entering the rooms to seek in search of help. For me, I was for sure powerless over alcohol. If you've seen my other videos, you know my story about how I would go get drunk and then I'd have a dry spell of about 2 days and then go back to step one, or A, I should say. Yeah, I was totally powerless over alcohol. You know, when I'd wake up hungover and I'd tell myself, oh, that was the last time, never ever again. I'm jumping on that wagon and I'm not coming off. And turns out alcohol just had too big a grip on me. By day 3 or 4, it was calling me right back in. Alcohol was saying, what's that, Larry? You're feeling sad? Well, we know how to fix that, don't we? But step one is interesting to me because of the second half of it. Our lives had become unmanageable. And I didn't really understand what that meant. My sponsor and my group really wanted that drilled in my head before I proceeded any further. And I thought, what do you mean unmanageability? I have a family, I have a job, you know, things are going okay. Let's not talk about my unmanageability. I just want to get this alcohol thing whipped. Well, here's what unmanageability looks like. Not being able to wake up in the morning because of times that I set or meetings that I set. And here's a great example of unmanageability. I was engaged to my wife for about 7 years because I couldn't make that commitment, and so I strung her along for a super long time, and I regret that with my whole heart. But luckily she stuck around and, you know, stuck out for something better to come along, and it did. It really did. Life takes twists and turns that you don't know are coming once you make that trip into sobriety. And I have a whole bunch of other examples of unmanageability that I can't think of right now because I just got off work and my brain is soup. But I see a lot of guys come in who can't wrap their head around what that means, unmanageability, but at the same time, I could spot their unmanageability from a mile away. I'm sure that people could when I first came in too. So that's step one in a nutshell. I'd like to do a more detailed video on that, but as for today, I thought, well, I'm gonna hop on Old Blue here, and there's my GoPro, so maybe I'll just go ramble for a little bit. I'll keep it on here for a little bit in case I get any better thoughts. But for those of you who are tuning out right now, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one, and we'll get a little riding done here. Wondering what the hell. Tell you what, if you're still watching, I'm gonna do a pull. I haven't done a pull yet in this because I didn't want to break the motor or wear it like I'm not supposed to. But let's see, screens. So I'm not good at math, but you guys can see how long it takes from once I start out to 60 or 100 or mock Jesus. Comment and tell me how I did. Slingshot, engage. That's what she wanted since we got off the showroom floor. Did I do good, super motorcycle riders? Did I rev it hard enough for you? Ride her like she wants to be rode. Anyway, I'm going for real this time. Go home and think about supper. But this has been Larry with Sobriety on Two Wheels, and see you guys on the next one.